Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the Steel City, the city of bridges, home of the 6-time Super Bowl champion Steelers, home of the 5-time Stanley Cup champion Penguins, home of the 5-time World Series champion Pirates, and the USL champion Riverhounds. Pittsburgh is also home to great wrestling names such as Sam Adonis, Kurt Angle, Donna Christianello, Elias, Sean Evans, Terry Gibbs, Moondog Splat, Bruno Sammartino, Jim Wilson, and many others. On Saturday, February 21st, Pittsburgh becomes host to American Warrior Wrestling Alliance's Unpredictable. The stars of AWWA will take over the city for a night you will not want to miss or will ever forget. Names such as King Bomani, The Outlaws Brandon Cage and Tyler Veach, Day Alejandro, Logan Ragnarok, El Diablo Blanco, Vikram Strongbrave, Cameron Walker, DJ Brown, Jim Daly, the new Unpredictables Geronimo and Miguel Mercado, and many others. Making his return to AWWA is Roosevelt Conyers, and returning to Pittsburgh after 10 years, Joseph Von Schmidt. So Pittsburgh, I will see you.
You're doing all right. Can I get a holla, holla, holla? I can't hear that. I said holla, holla, holla. All right, now there we go.
There's a taste of fear when the henchmen call. Iron fist to tame them. Iron fist to claim it all. Hail to the king. Hail to the world. Kneel to the crown. Stand in the sun. Hail to the king. Hail to the world. Kneel to the ground. Stand in the sun. Hail to the king. Don't give me your line, we'll let it go this time and make a mockery of this on Saturday. It's gotten out of
Ladies and
control.
gentlemen, this is the CEO of AWWA, and Jim Christopher Behrens.
And ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you all to American Warrior Wrestling Alliance Unpredictable event here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. My name is Black Panther Aaron Hart, one and only from Tucson, Arizona, along with Smooth Johnny Wayne and Thomas Bug, of course. And we are watching Chris Behrens, the CEO of AWWA, tell the crowd what's going on right now. Unfortunately, we had a lot happen. The weather in Pennsylvania has been quite cold, and there's been a lot of flights that have been delayed because of it. Chris Behrens, of course, informing the crowd that things are not going to necessarily go as planned. However, we still have a wonderful match for them showing up tonight. Now, Christopher Behrens is no stranger to controversy at this moment. Him being the CEO, he has been having clashes with another individual here at the American Warrior Wrestling Alliance, Gary Marshall, actually. Both of them have been clashing heads as of late. One seemingly more, let's say, what's the word I'm looking for? Perhaps conservative. I think that's the best way of describing it. The other one, a little bit more liberal, especially when it comes down to the world title. They both have their favorites, and unfortunately, the locker room has been somewhat in uproar because
You might be wondering
at this
why
time.
I'm clapping. Well, Big Sherm, the pretty boy of hardcore, is about to make a debut at AWWA. They flew me in all the way from Miami, Florida, down here in this crap to go against somebody called Sgt Jim Daly. Well, let me tell you what, you and all the fans at AWWA should feel real privileged to see the pretty boy of hardcore, Big Sherm,
The
not
Pittsburgh
once,
crowd getting a
not
look
just
at the
a
pretty boy
one-on-one
of
match with Sgt
hardcore,
Jim Daly,
Big Sherm.
but in a rumble.
Another
And who
individual
better
may not be
to hold that
too,
nice,
familiar
shiny
with the
title
weather up here
than the
in
pretty boy
Pittsburgh,
of hardcore?
coming straight from Miami,
It's been
Florida. I'm sure that was a
heavy.
very long flight.
There's nobody better to represent the American Warrior Wrestling Alliance than Sgt Jim Daly. 21 years of military service with the United States Army and the United States Marine Corps. I did tours in Mogadishu, Somalia, Afghanistan. Now I'm going to do a tour in McKeesport, Pennsylvania. And at the end of the night, the United States Heavyweight Championship of the American Warrior Wrestling Alliance will be coming home with
crowd
me.
finally gets an opportunity to take a look at Sgt Jim Daly, weighing 230 pounds, hailing from Fort Knox, Kentucky, of all places. Now, both of these areas of the country is not necessarily known for snowfall, so this is going to be a very interesting match.
Okay, you ready?
As a former professional wrestler myself, I know exactly how hard it is to necessarily get your joints into the condition that you need to have them in, especially if you're in a match of this nature. You never know how long your match is going to be. So if you're going to, let's say, go against an individual the caliber of a Jim Daly or the caliber of a Big Sherm, you definitely want to make sure that all your joints in the body as a whole is warm enough to take all the abuse or dish all the abuse that you really want to. Coldness in your joints, coldness in your temperature can definitely affect the way that your performance handles. Big Sherm with the wraparound. Jim Daly pushing him to the corner. One slap. And an arm bar. He's hammering that shoulder. Keeping it simple. You don't have to be extravagant to have a good match, folks. I'm telling you. Some of the most simple moves in this sport are some of the ones that are the most devastating. You don't have to do 20 flips off the top rope to make your mark in this organization. Big Sherm getting the big advantage. Shoulder buddy. Sgt Jim Daly in the corner. Looks like he's going to whip him to the corner. Jim Daly stays there. Oh, and he gets the splash. Jim Daly on the floor as Big Sherm moves in. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, and he kicks out. Head referee Karina Kyle is having words. She's been with this organization for a very long time. She knows exactly what she's doing. I don't know how far you're going to get with that, Big Sherm. Big Sherm tosses the Sarge to the outside.
Come on, you gotta bring it back in the ring. Come on. Hey, what? Come on, both of you gotta help me. Come on. What?
And a forearm to the back.
Come on, get up. Get up. 3. Yeah. Bring it back in the ring.
Another forearm to the back. Big Sherm is definitely on top of the Sergeant.
6! You gotta do this. Come on. 7!
Kudos to the crowd here in Pittsburgh for actually going through the snow. And the weather outside, I can tell you, it is blanketed in all white. So to be here in the arena, especially at this temperature, especially with the weather going on, wow, these are dedicated wrestling fans, the types of wrestling fans that I wish every single organization could encounter. Big Sherm takes too long getting back into the ring. Sgt Jim takes advantage of it. That's experience talking right there. And a rollover. Wraps up for the 1-2. And a kick out. Big Sherm looking to go for that ankle. Wraps it around the bottom rope. Karina Kyle's breaking it up there.
She says stay out of the corner. I was in the corner. You were in the corner.
Karina Kyle is definitely not a referee that you want to mess around with. She is very good at wrestling. Sgt Jim capitalizes, takes him down with the clothesline. Looks like he scoops him up, delivers the body slam. Sgt Jim Daly is going to the second rope, it looks like. Big Sherm still wondering where he is in the ring. Back turn to the man. And a flying clothesline delivered by Sgt Jim Daly. He's going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. And he gets the pinfall victory. Big Sherm goes down to the Sergeant.